What's going on, fam? Welcome back. This is Chris with F4YT. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're back with another Divine Alignment Light Code message, and we will continue our presentation series when it comes to colors of the chakra, color healing and awareness, and today is all about the color yellow. So remember, according to universal law, there's a good side, not so good side polarity of everything, right? So the universe is going to use any means necessary to get your damn attention. So are you paying attention? So when this color pops up, it may be a sign like, hey, you may need a little help in this area, or the universe may be telling you use this color as a tool to help you elevate yourself, whatever you're growing through right now in your hero's journey. So what am I saying? Color is a power which directly influences the soul. Let me say that again. Color is a power which directly influences the soul. One more time for the people in the back. Color is a power which directly influences the soul. Okay, so without further ado, for all the people that are new, it's all about personal growth and development, self-discovery, self-realization. That's going to lead you to knowledge of self. And by you learning to do things for yourself, you'll be able to cut out the middleman, and you'll be able to, set your family up for success. You'll be able to pass this thing on. You have your own family continuity system, so to speak. So part of my purpose in life is to give you additional tools in your toolbox, and just sharing my honest, true experience, my ups and downs, the things that worked, the things that didn't work for me, and then putting them together in a fashion where it is intuitive, and that way your intuition can kick in and you can just hit the ground running. So if I compare my experiences, along with some references, I will do that, and that's part of your hero journey. It's all about leaving no stone unturned. Don't blindly believe people. Ask for references, like, hey, where can I find out more information about that topic area, so I can do my own research, and that way you can see things for yourself. All right, it's all about perspective, right? So with that being said, we know Earth is a school. I'm gonna give you some additional tools in your toolbox, right? Give you some key points and takeaways that I learned, that I incorporated and used, and I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? So as always, our purpose and mission in life requires learning a whole bunch of life lessons, right? To gain that experience and knowledge for our soul growth. And as we grow, we test things out for ourselves, going from the known to the unknown, seeing what works and what doesn't work for us, and also incorporating that with some references so we can go back and backtrack, right, and test things out. But we can always get better on our journey, right? We can always be better than we were yesterday, if I can just put it in layman's terms. So as we learn those heartfelt lessons, right, we're gonna help people to help themselves. So when we see people going, about to go through some of the situation that we went through that didn't work, right, it's okay to intervene if they're open to your help. But it's all about helping people to help themselves, all right, so they can level up on their hero's journey. And most importantly, again, don't blindly believe nothing I'm telling you. I'm just sharing my own personal experiences. I'm putting together the references, and I'm putting together, in a simple, easy to follow format. That way you can just kind of hit the ground running, okay? So with that being said, everything matters, okay? Follow your own biorhythm and flow in life, and remember to pay yourself first 10%. 808, focus on those high quality thoughts, right, and learn something new each and every day. We're going to talk about that. So we're going to jump right into it. And by you viewing this presentation right now, obviously you received your call to the adventure from Mother Universe. She loved you, right? The universe, the cosmos love you. Everybody love you. Do you love you? All right, so it's time to leave no stone unturned. So your intuition been on fleek mode, right? That inner voice been kicking in, say, hey, you need to start cutting some people, places, and things out so we can start growing together, okay? And that way you can, have that self-development, self-realization, and knowledge of self that you long for, desire, right? So it's all about, with that being said, it's all about being the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen, because you don't believe in luck. You create your own luck. So instead of sitting on your butt, waiting for money to, fall into your lap, you're gonna either get a job, you're gonna find some kind of way to produce some money, mowing some lawns or selling some kind of product, right? Or you're gonna figure out some kind of way to maneuver, right? That's what it's about. If you want to win the lottery, you got to go and buy the ticket, right? Unless somebody gonna just give you some money. But There's a cause and effect for everything. For somebody to give you the money, you must have done something very spectacular, right? So I'm just want to keep it in layman's terms. So right now, the universe is going to use any means necessary, like myself, people like myself sharing their true ups and downs. And you just got to do your own research, okay? So your intuition gonna kick in. You're gonna learn more about the energy, frequency, and vibration, okay? Remember, everything that you experience in life and your reality is nothing but a lesson and a test that you have to pass. All right, we all have our own unique purpose and destiny that we have to fulfill. Nobody can do it but you, okay? There's no cookie-cutter recipe to life. Nobody's gonna save you but yourself with your consciousness. As you elevate your consciousness, you're gonna realize, like, hey, somebody been playing the boogeyman in my life. And now when you know better, you're gonna do better, all right? And you're gonna get better results, all right? So when you get bad advice, you're gonna get bad results. When you get good advice, you're gonna get good results, things that you can apply in your life, right? So that's what it's all about. I want to share some things that you can really apply in your life, and it may take a little time, just depends on the person. Everybody got different learning curves, right? We talked about that. So without me being long-winded, you're gonna learn more about astrology. So when you learn more about astrology, a couple people in particular, you got Santos Panacci, you got Dolo the Pilot Man, you got Astro Finesse, you got the Peace Dealer, you got quite a few other people that are out there sharing their true heart with you, but you got to be open to receive, okay? And then most importantly, start learning more about your anatomy. Get the book, Biology for Dummies, okay? Biology for Dummies, and it's going to help elevate your consciousness, I promise you. So it's all about growing through your own personal transformation and atonement process so you can become the best version of yourself that you came here to be. You know what I mean? Okay? And you're going to learn more about sacred geometry. To learn more about sacred geometry, Brother Sanchez on YouTube. I repeat, Brother Sanchez on YouTube. Brother Sanchez on YouTube. He will help tie some things together. And we're all going around this circle of life here. Even your zodiac, we've been talking about that, okay? So it's all about, leaving no stone unturned, learning something new each and every day. And you're gonna learn more about those different synchronistic events. You got those numbers that keep popping up in your reality, right? And then most importantly, you better start connecting with Mother Nature. Find some kind of way to ground yourself. Take your shoes off, and just listen. And feel the energy around you. Close your eyes, okay? Look, listen, and feel, okay? So as we grow on, it's all about unity consciousness, message from the universal source within your own universe. So once you realize you receive your call to adventure and you really want to take control of your life, it's time to take full responsibility and accountability for all of your actions. You cannot no longer blame, anybody outside of you for the things that you are doing in your life, okay? Cause and effect, remember that. So at the end of the day, in the divine mind, we are the divine light beings having this human experience. This is your true self. And for you to have this experience, you got to come through the portal of your divine mother's womb. Your mom and dad link up together, create that spark that creates you, whether you male or female, right? And so as you get here, you're going from the known to the unknown. So you're going to get a lot of knowledge. You're going to test things out, see what works, see what doesn't work for you. It's going to make you wise. You're going to get that wisdom, but you're going to keep going on your hero's journey, right? It's a never ending story. And you're going to get that 720 degrees, which equals 9, okay? And then what you will realize as you really focus on your heart space and trying to lift the planet up instead of tearing it down, you're going to see your quality of life start to change, because you're going to start going through different, chakra layers and within yourself, okay? It's an inner outer experience, remember that, all right? So with that big bang that created you, right, as a man or a woman thinketh, make sure you get this book by James Allen. And then also, if you feel that honestly that you haven't been growing spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, you gotta take a look in the mirror first. It's you, okay? And then look at the people, place, and event that's in your that's in your reality that's been slowing you down. You gotta start cutting some things off. First thing, look at yourself first. You may have a habit that's been slowing you down. Then start looking external, okay? But something in that chain has been slowing you down, all right? And that way you can trim off the fat, and that way, then what'll happen, the universe is gonna line you up with the right people that's gonna support you, like myself, right? Sharing some things, some tools that you can use to get you going. So get this book. So pay attention to your 7-year growth cycles, okay? So again, once you realize that, hey, we're here to have an experience, earth is a school. Here are the laws, the principles that are going to get you going on your hero's journey, that's going to help connect you to source. All right. So remember, everything starts in the spiritual realm first before it manifests in the physical. Everything starts in the mental realm first, in the mind first before it manifests in the physical. Then from the mind, you have correspondence, vibration, polarity. And we talk about this all the time. Rhythm, cause and effect. Plant that seed. Are you planting a good seed or are you planting a bad seed, right? And then you're gonna reap your reward. But there's a gender, masculine and feminine energy and everything. Okay, so to make sure you maintain your heart space, use these 7 principles of Ma'at. It's an ancient system of morals and values that's gonna help guide your thought and behavior, your thought and your behavior as you navigate around people and your environment. Okay, it's really gonna help you out. So it's based on truth, based on the fact with honesty and integrity, justice, the state of fairness and lawful judgment. Righteousness, a state of consistent good conduct. Reciprocity, what goes around comes around, right? Balance, an equal distribution of weight. Order, a correct sequence of thought and action. Lastly, harmony, one accord, pleasing arrangement. Now, the whole world is divided between the people that want to lift people up and the people that want to tear people down. It's up to you if you're going to lift people up or tear people down. So I choose to lift people up with right information that they can apply in their life right away and start getting some results. Okay, remember that 30, 60, 90-day rule. And then you're going to refine and repeat, and you're going to figure out what works best for you. Give yourself a year. You'll see what I'm saying. But 90 days, them 90-day marks, really reflect and see what's going on in your life. But make sure you invest into the Hermetica here by Timothy Freak and Peter Gandy. Works by George Carey. Make sure you get Celestial Ship of the North, right, by Valencia Stratton. And then also the Astral Body by A.E. Powell. Okay, so as we get ready to close things out, material items gonna come and go as you navigate in your own reality. The universe gonna align you with a lot of abundance, or maybe not so much abundance. But once you realize like, hey, I can start planting seeds so I can either reap the rewards or not reap the rewards. Now that you know better, you're gonna do better. Use these universal laws and stay in the principles of Ma'at so you can stay in your heart space. Okay, now with yellow, again, it's all about increase. Fun, humor, lightness, personal power, intellect, logic, and creativity. And creativity is tapping into that feminine principle. That's why you feeling right now, you got to go to the spiritual side, because the feminine principle needs you to tap into your intuition. Okay, all right. So material items going to come and go, but knowledge yourself, learn to do things for yourself, to cut out the middleman, is more important and longer lasting. If you don't learn anything else, please learn those 7 Hermetic principles right, and incorporate them things into your life. You would thank me later. All right, so there's a good side, not so good side to everything, even you reflection. Make sure you're balancing your polarity. Okay, I care about you. I want you to win. You are a winner. You're gonna win, especially if you apply these 7 Hermetic principles and these 7 principles of Ma'at. And be mindful of your words. You can make or break a person's day. We all been there, right? So why not plant that seed to make a person's day? Like, man, you look great today. Start giving some good comments. Okay, not just throwing it out there, but really mean it. Okay, the universe is watching you. All right, so let's talk about it. The art of chromotherapy or color healing is an ancient one, and it can be traced back to early Egyptian times. Now, the Hindus have used colors and its healing benefits as part of the Ayurvedic medicine system since ancient times. It is recognized by the medical profession as well as alternative therapists of all kinds as a powerful aid to recovery and healing. Now, what they do is the interior of the hospital and the healing centers are painted in the appropriate healing colors to correspond with the patient's diseases. So if the patient having certain issues, they'll use certain colors to help take away those issues from the inside out. So what am I saying? All colors tell a story. I don't think they heard me. All colors tell a story. One more time. All colors tell a story. All right, so each human and all living things on the earth plane has its own personal colors, as you can see here around them, and these colors change from second to second depending on what is happening in your life, even when you have particular mood changes. So pay attention. That's why you shouldn't live in fear. That's why it's a lot of fear-based propaganda out there. So sometimes you gotta unplug the TV and the technology, or program yourself with the right information. So it's okay to get on, YouTube and all that stuff, but make sure you're watching the right information to program your subconscious mind. I hope that makes sense without being complicated here. But you have complete control, when you watching certain programming, on your devices, if I can keep it simple like that. Okay, so as we move forward, remember, these colors are changing, are a constant movement and changing second to second, okay? So that's why keeping your elevation high is very important, okay? So you can reach that heart space, and we're gonna get there. We're almost there. All right, so as we get ready to close things out, let's talk about it. Now, the field of colors that surround us all is known as the aura. The aura and its colors are in constant movement. Like I said before, the human body has 7 main chakras, but there are many more, like I mentioned. Now, each of these chakras resonates with a color. We have red, orange, yellow, green, pink. Then we have blue, indigo, and violet, white. Now, yellow, let's talk about yellow. We're gonna close things out. Now, yellow represents the solar plexus right here, okay, in the pancreas. All right, now it's located in the middle of the back over the kidneys. It's related to the digestive system and the adrenal glands. It's also related to the liver, spleen, stomach, small intestines. Now, when the solar plexus chakra is balanced, the individual enjoys general well-being and has a clear sense of self-determination. Now, yellow is the 4th color of the color tone, and it tells of the spirituality and the upliftment of humankind. So when this color, like the sun, right? Because you are a piece of the sun in the flesh, having this experience, right? All right, so but it's the upliftment of humankind. Now, yellow is a ray of maximum light and is a positive magnetic vibration. It shines with with discipline, and by discipline it calls for you to be a disciple, right? And then also optimism, spiritual enlightenment, and happiness. Use colors as a tool. Remember that. Now, as we close things out, this color will pop up in your reality when it's time for you to tap into your inner wisdom, your own inner voice, your own energy, that God realization and that Christ consciousness that we've been talking about so lavishly, right? But anyway, I don't know if that's a word, but we're gonna move forward, encouraging a balance, right, between the head, which is your heaven, all right, this is your heaven, and your heart, which is the earth. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. This is how the letters work. They flip around. So heaven is your head, your heart is the earth, and clarity. And it also relates to the planet Mercury, the element of fire, and summer, the element of air, zodiac sign of Libra, and the musical scale of me, right? And as we close things out, if you have a strong dislike, for yellow lately, it can, it's a sign of being emotionally bitter, or you may be going through some change of relationship, person, place, or thing, business, or a personal relationship. Okay, so keep that in mind. As we were to close things out, now excessive use of this color yellow can induce overthinking. Now, too much yellow can lead to inability to relax, mental bullying, and the inability to manifest desired results and outcome. And by you not manifesting the stuff, it's gonna make you stubborn, okay? So if you're not getting enough yellow, you may feel isolated, insecure, depressed. You may have lack of courage, like the cowardly lion, right? Or, to try new things. So use these things as a tool to elevate your personal power, self-will, have that increase, have some doggone fun, humor, lightness, and it's gonna help elevate your intellect, logic, and creativity. So these are my takeaway when it comes to the color yellow and the colors of the chakra color hidden and awareness. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be back in our next presentation with the color green. Take care of yourself, love yourself, leave no stone unturned. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.